Okay, so Spotify for, what am I talking about? Spotify Wrapped has just dropped today. They were building up a lot of suspense. I didn't know when they were going to drop it. They just did a surprise drop a few hours ago, and I'm very excited to look at it. I was very tempted on my way to the studio to take a look at it because obviously I have Spotify for Artists Wrapped. When you're an artist, they tell you basically how you did this year, the numbers, and obviously they have Spotify Wrapped for everybody else who uses Spotify. I am a Spotify user. I've been using it for years, mainly because all of my music is on there, and I cannot wait to see, because it's anyone's guess, you know, it's anyone's guess. And I just want to read this tweet before we get into it that talks about Spotify Wrapped, because on Twitter right now, everybody is saying how amazing it is and how it was worth the wait because they were late. Usually it's the 1st of December that they do Spotify Wrapped. But this tweet says, Wrapped still surprises me every year. Not because it exists, but because of how huge it's become. And it has become huge. Spotify is trending. This is a great period of free marketing for Spotify, you know, whenever Wrapped drops. And even I got a notification last month as an artist to make a video that your fans can see, you know, just thanking everybody. So if you've seen that video, you take a look at that video, you know, tag me in it or something, you know, if you post me on Twitter, because I haven't dropped music in years. I dropped a song this year. I dropped one song this year, like last month. I kept it quiet. I didn't use my YouTube to promote it or anything because I recorded it in 2022 or 2021 even. I recorded it a long time ago, and it was, yeah, it's a good song. It's a good song. But what started as a small idea over a decade ago has grown to more than 11 trillion minutes of global listening this year alone. And the moment hundreds of millions of people screenshot, joke about, and share every year. And this year's experience is our biggest yet. I'm especially excited that for the first time, you'll see your top album of the year. Fun fact, album listing on Spotify has increased nearly 35% on Spotify in 2025 compared to 2024. Cool to see that growth. Now, we're going to open Spotify here, and hopefully, maybe it's a phone-only experience, isn't it? I think it might be phone-only. Oh man, it is phone only, isn't it? Hold on a second, guys. Nope. There's an announcement here after refreshing it. Let's see. Oh my God, I don't want to spoil it. No, freaking hell. I didn't look at it. I didn't take a look at it, but we're going to hop on the phone, guys, and we're going to get the full experience. So 1 second, my people. And here we go. We are on the phone. It's time for your 2025 Spotify Wrapped. Let me make my face bigger so it makes more sense. Ready for you, Tankz. All right, swipe up. You listened, we counted. I was listening to this song, this K-Trap song. I was liking it this year. I was liking it. 31,495 minutes. That's 21 days in 2025 worth of listening that I've done. Crazy. All right. All right. Man, them do this, trust me, it's more than music. My man chilling with my man. They're all wet, so man don't care. If they ask them who have they bun, that's the convo done right there, period. The top genres: drill, UK drill, new age, emo rap, and UK grime. All right. Age is just a number. Your listening age is 19. Since you listen to mostly new music, your taste is trending. Okay, so that means the music I listen to, I'm on top of the trends. I'm actually on top of the trends. That's not too bad. You listened to 2,291 songs this year, but can you guess your number one? I think I have a guess. Oh, I get to pick! Because we've got Drugs Talking by Lil Baby. And Lil Baby, obviously now, you know, he's not... I mean, he was my favorite artist for years, you know, but he's one of them artists that I compare to DBE because image is everything. You know what I mean? Lil Baby, now his music kind of sounds the same all the time to me when I listen to it. Similar with DBE. But it's just the aura, you know what I mean? It's just the aura. And, you know, yeah. All White by 2K Baby Cold, A90 by Slim, Catch Me If You Can, Scory, Pink Dreads with DDG and Platboy Max. I'm going A90 with Slim because A90 with Slim is one of the best songs we've had this year, I think. I can't believe Slim hasn't dropped a music video for this one, honestly. I'm picking A90. You got it. Milliard. 2 phones, but the lines were similar. Didn't mummy tell you that the smoke is harmful? Yeah, 401 times this year. Probably more than that. I don't know. 401 times. I thought I listened to that way more. That's my number one song. And Pink Dreads. So A90, Pink Dreads, All White 2K Baby, Drugs Talking by Lil Baby, which I like that song, but I didn't think I listened to it that much. And Catch Me If You Can by Scory, which I think was released last year even. You know, that's just Scory's one of my favorite artists. I don't know why he just doesn't drop music anymore. He was signed by Polo G. He made a playlist. Great. Oh, we'll definitely add that to our library. You listened to 21 albums this year. Long live the album. Slim. You listened to it for 1,535 minutes. No surprise. Slim, like, it just shows street rap in the UK is dying, bro, because this Slim project is cold. It's one of like my favorite UK projects ever dropped. I don't know why it feels like no one's fully taken it in. I don't know. Let's see. And then we got Can't Rush Greatness is second. The Boy Who Played the Harp third. Rent's Due by Nems fourth. And Wham by Lil Baby fifth, which I'm shocked. I don't know how Lil Baby's found his way in there. You know, that just shows you Lil Baby really is one of these goats. You know, love him or hate him, he's a goat. Because how does this even make sense, bro? And, you know, Central C's Can't Rush Greatness, great replay value. That song where he samples Spray and Chronic, it's one of my favorite. If you fucking that bad, then it must be fake. You listen to 876 artists this year. DDG, Slim, Nems, Lil Baby, and Gunna. Wow, yeah, Gunna, I hear Gunna. Who claimed the top spot? Start your race. Oh, DDG's winning. DDG's not winning this. Lil Baby's winning. Oh my God, Lil Baby. Whoa, man said Lil Baby was on a 3-day streak. Gunna's catching up. Slim's taking the lead, man. Slim is taking the lead. Slim is my top artist. You spent over 2,000 minutes with them, which makes you a 0.2% global fan. Shout out to Slim. Hey, Slim, you know what I mean? Cold album. We made a leaderboard for super fans like you. Yo, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Okay? Stop. Don't. I'm not no dickhead, bro. I'm not no fan. What's up about that? I'm in the top 1,730 listeners. All right, bro. Don't tell me Spotify's starting Call of Duty clans now. This is so creative. Your club believes in rebellion through music. There is no clue book. Your role is a scout. You listen to the freshest releases, always pushing your club forward. That is a great description because I do try. I mean, I do try to be the one who's putting people on. You know what I mean? I do try and find new music. I'm open to listening to new sounds. I'm surprised Mazza's not in there. No Nino paid. Lil Jeff, I started listening to him like 2 months ago, you know, properly. But yeah, that's okay. You're in great company. 9% of global listeners are in your club. All right. We pulled some of your files just in case. Take a look at more 2025 highlights. Repeat Heavy Day. Let's see. What's this? Your listening report for Tankz. The day you turn Scory's Catch Me If You Can into your own personal sunrise loop. From just before dawn to mid-morning, Catch Me If You Can by Scory played on repeat. Sometimes twice back to back until afternoon brought brief detours with DDG, Potter Paper and Gunna. Most relentless loop of the year, outpacing even your annual top track spins. All right. Okay. Most diverse day. Let's see. The day you turn the queue into a genre spanning relay. Late evening opened with Pound Sterling and Slim, and then darted through Afrobeats, dancehall, and a parade of UK drill before Lil Durk, Kodak, and Fimi Guerrero took over the night. By sunrise, you'd cycled through 29 genres, 129 artists, your most diverse day of all year. 417 minutes, 153 tracks. That must have been when I was doing trips on the M-Way. And that Pound Sterling song, Just for the Hustlers, banger. Biggest Slim, I never even used to know my man rapped. The day you let Slim drive every lane all day, all night. Overnight, Slim set pace with A90 looping through every hour, only occasionally letting Millions and Remtrek slip in. By afternoon, you'd spun A90 nearly 30 times, an endurance test in UK drill. 541 minutes. All right, 5th of September, 2025. What? Oh yeah, that was when I was in America. Was I in Atlanta? Yeah, I was in Atlanta. That's when I was just cruising, and that's why with music, like music, certain songs, when I listen to songs, they just remind me of times in my life. You know what I mean? And I was having fun out there. Biggest music listening day was on October 14th. What was I doing on October 14th? The day you let Lil Durk run the clock and Triz close the night. From late evening, Lil Durk's catalog set the pace with only brief detours, Feng's YOLO looping through the morning, and a marathon of Crack and Curry by Triz in the evening. Drill and melodic rap held the floor. Yeah, you get these deeper reports. All right. Hey guys, if you could like the video, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Boom. Your 2025 Wrapped for Artists. These are my numbers. I'm not ashamed of my numbers because I don't drop music. Here we go. Online, we reject all of your cookies. We don't want your cookies. Overloading. Come on, Spotify. Right, 100. 2025 Wrapped for Artists. Your 2025 Wrapped is here. Let's go. This was quite the year for you. I think this is probably going to be my worst year since I started. I got 5.1 million streams this year. Wow. Okay. That's like, let's see, compare. That's just over like 20 grand. Something like that. 1.2 million monthly listeners, well, listeners in total. So 1.2 million people listen to my music this year. 13.1 million minutes streamed. 218,000 hours streamed. 24 years streamed. 24 years was spent listening to my music. That's just mental, bruv. That's absolutely crazy. Any set list would be lucky to have your top song. No surprises there. 2.6 million streams, 940,000 listeners, 181 countries. I think that's every country on the planet. Here are some of your fans' favorites. Yeah, here we go. My Game. Damn, My Game. My song with Terry, that got 65,000 streams. Who Is That? Got 56,000 streams. Click It UTR, they got 50k streams. London Scammer Remix with Tom, that got 200k streams this year. Scammers and Trappers got 278,000 streams this year. I Love to Scam got 441,000 streams this year. Non-VBV got 470,000 streams this year. It's crazy. And for old music as well, if you're an artist, now they've made it available to everyone. But at the start, this thing called Spotify Discovery, I'm talking when I signed the first deal, like it was like, yo, we've got Spotify Discovery. It was something worth signing for. But now anyone can put their songs in Spotify Discovery. It's just, it pushes your music more in the algorithm, but you get paid less per algorithmic stream, you know? So that's how that works. So the streams you get from Spotify Discovery, more people listen to your music, but you get paid less for every stream that is accumulated because of Spotify Discovery. This year, you really went places, 181 countries, in fact. This is very interactive, though. Top countries: Turkey, Australia, Germany, UK second. What? The UK is not even my top most listened to country. That's mad. USA. What? Bro. Man said the US, bro, we've conquered the US market, innit? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's your super listeners, your most dedicated, active listeners. This year, you had the most super listeners in January, which makes sense because obviously there's been a decline since then because, you know, when you drop music over time, if you ain't dropping more music, your career's just gonna, you know what I mean? 1% of my audience were super listeners and 15% of my streams came from them. Crazy. Super indeed. Your music never looked so good. Let's see which of your canvases were fan favorites. Yeah, we got, this one went big, 100,000 views, 141,000 views, 553,000 views. You had 1 million total canvas views. Okay. This year, we grouped all listeners and artists into clubs. This is where you landed based on your music. Grit Collective. Yeah, okay, same thing. 9% of, okay, all right, cool. It wouldn't be Wrapped if we didn't talk playlists. Let's get into it. You were added to 90,000 playlists. That's mental. The numbers are crazy, you know, because I've been doing these numbers in music, like, we're going on 6 years soon. Like, this doesn't really faze me. Like, before it was way more, like, you know, but the fact that it's still at this level, even now, is mental. Your music was too good not to share. 4.3k shares. WhatsApp, Snapchat, damn. 2025, the year your fans turned you all the way up. You grew 9% followers, which that's all right. Growth looks good on you. I wouldn't call it growth. Monthly listeners have down like 175,000 right now. I wouldn't call it growth. Monthly listeners are on like 175,000 right now. But this year, we looked past your top songs and found that every track had its moment. We analyzed baselines to reveal which of your songs spiked above expectations. A fan favorite for starting the day, the early riser, 4-4 spam. All right. The shared treasure, the song that fans were more likely to share with others. The night owl, Russian boy, a track that fans leaned on after dark. And you know where this picture was taken? I think this was in Dubai. This is when I went to Dubai time ago without a trim though. Like bare people, everyone was just there. This is when I wasn't like fully against Dubai. So I didn't even have time to get a trim. I had to get my hair done out there. So I just went out to Dubs without a trim. You know what I mean? But what was that at the time? Like 25K on my wrist. In 2025, your biggest fans made it known. You're a top 10 artist for 5,000 fans. Damn. You're a top 5 artist for 1.7 thousand people. For 1,700 people, I am a top 5 artist. And I ain't dropped a song properly in years, bro. In years. Weird flex, but okay. And for 181 people, I am the #1 artist. A couple years back, it was in the thousands. It was in the thousands. In the thousands, bro. This year wouldn't sound the same without you. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it for Spotify Wrapped. Okay. Let me know how you guys' Spotify Wrapped looks. If you're an artist, let me know if it was a good year or a bad year for you. You know, I think Spotify leveled up the interactiveness of it. You know, it's very interactive. Very interesting to see my top artists. In the description, I'm going to link my playlist that I want to get started. I want to get the Tankz playlist started, you know, because as Spotify Wrapped said, I am the one who's always looking for new music, finding new things. So, hey, you might mess with my music taste, you might not. Link to the playlist is in the description. Chung Lee, what was your Spotify Wrapped looking like? Chung Lee says in China, we don't have Spotify. Okay, fair enough. Leave a like if you enjoyed, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace and love to every single one of you guys watching. Thank you.